All right, Nick, we got a little special video here for Periscope and YouTube.
Right on.
We went into the cellar. We got some old stock.
Because we talked about this a few weeks ago. It was like, because somebody was doing a cellar raid. I think it was Founders.
Yeah.
And then Brad's like, man, I got to do my own cellar raid, man. I'm setting bottles on bottles on bottles right now. So here we are.
And we were just drinking some Ripey cider.
Yeah.
So we needed some beer in us, right?
Yeah, let's kick it up a notch, man.
So we got 2008 and 2011 old stock. Yeah, we got to start with 2008, right?
Yeah, for sure. Go for it.
So this has probably been properly cellared for this whole time, or at least most of the time.
I like your style with the proper cellaring, you know?
So I'm not gonna do a crazy pour.
Yeah,
or
for
anything
sure.
like that.
So North Coast is, that's the West Coast. That's Fort Bragg, Cali, wherever that is.
That smells. Whoa. It doesn't. Ooh, it kind of smells cardboardy, but it also smells like gassy.
A little oxidated for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's the trouble with like really old beer. You get some weird stuff sometimes. Like it's a. Ooh. That's a
Cardboard and like oddly kind of like ripe fruits.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick out that. Yeah, is it ripe fruit? It's kind of pitted, rotten, like a peach that sat out for a long time. That's weird.
It's weird these turns that these things take. I remember one week we were talking about like sitting on like a stout and how it picked up like it was KBS. KBS picked up some full on like green pepper notes.
Yeah.
And I was like, and it was a blind tasting, so I felt like an idiot saying it's KBS and it tastes like green peppers. But I mean, it's crazy these turns these beers take.
And so, do you remember what old stock is? It's the old ale,
I want to
right?
say it's an old ale.
So old ales are already old. They're usually like
It was old when they bottled it.
It was old one. Sorry, it's usually like a barley wine-esque. But they're super big beers that just are sweet. And
Somewhere between an Imperial Brown and a barley wine, right, is like an old ale, you know, for lack of a better term. It's like straightforward, high ABV, like dark molasses kind of ale.
Yeah. This has like no sweetness in it.
No.
And I'm getting more of...
Whatever kind of fruit that is,
Yeah,
right?
It smells like you went into a dark basement that has no light. Like you couldn't find the light.
Yeah.
And you're really not sure what it smells like. You're just like, what is down here? It's damp. Yeah.
It reminds me where mom keeps that crawl space, where mom keeps that Christmas tree, that plastic one. She should just go get a real one.
Yeah.
Only problem with the real ones, though, they get brittle and they get all over the floor.
Yeah, they're messy.
If you got carpet, you forget it. You know, you'd be cleaning up for fucking a week.
That's not great. I think there's another bottle of
This is
2000.
oxidized cardboard heavy and some kind of odd, unidentifiable fruit on the aroma.
I'm gonna take it and
All right,
pour
we're
it
done.
in my glass.
We're done.
You can pour it in. All right, then we got the 2011, which it's not
shit.
that far off from.
Well, shit, 2008 was...
It's still carbonated. It like fizzed there.
So that's like 7-8 years old, that thing?
What, this one? Yeah.
All right, so what's this? 11?
Ooh, we're getting like the same aroma.
Really?
Yeah. It's tough. This might have been a poor pull this week. We'll have to revisit this idea. Same smell.
But you know what's good, though? Because, like...
Maybe it's when my glass got like...
And when you go to, like, some stores, you know, like... You'll go to, like, a Foremost Liquors, and you'll see something like this on the shelf, you know. I did the same thing where it was a dud. It was that, you know, Sam Adams and West Stefan had, like, a beer that they did together, you know. And then I went and got one a year later.
Okay.
And it was pretty much one of the 3 worst beers I ever bought in my life. You know, so this is every once in a while. This is good to do because you'll go to places and see these beers.
Yeah.
You know,
And you're like,
and you'll be like, "Oh shit, it's
Should I-
vintage."
good, yeah, it's 2008. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
But then, why is it still there? Because
this one's a little funkier. This one's like you went into that same crawl space and then opened like a Chester drawer. And you know what I mean? Like you found a trunk in that crawl space and you opened it. That's what this was like.
What? Yeah.
A little bit less of the fruit, more of like, kind of like the old dusty vinyl.
There's a little more
These are some
flavor,
fucked up adjectives we're using
but
right
it's
now.
flat. It's like the flavor it's different. There's more to it, but it's flat. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not great either. I can't even say it's better. No.
This one has a better finish than 08. But
At 12%, like, this is straight up why you shouldn't be aging beer, because I know Old Stock comes in 6-packs, probably like $15 6-packs at the time.
yeah.
In 2008, 2011. So, and now these beers are not good, and I have more of them too.
Yeah, like same. You have like the same year more.
Yeah,
like
there's
that?
one more 8. There's some more 11s. Do I just at this point? They're not getting better.
Right.
So let's see what happens when I finally get to them. Right.
Yeah, maybe you can cook with them still. Maybe.
Yeah.
For something that calls for beer, like tailgating. Hit it.
Chili or something.
Yeah.
Why does your chili taste like my grandma's basement?
Where's your chili?
It's grandma's chili.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to like these beers, but I don't.
I haven't had Old Stock in a long time in general, so I don't remember what it's supposed to taste like, but I feel like it's
Yeah.
kind of sweet and oaky.
These when you get them, because they do like a barrel aged version of this one too, and it was one of my favorites because you could always find it somewhere, just rich caramely goodness.
Okay.
It didn't have like it was barley wine-esque like we said, but how barley wines have like that bitter bite to them, like Behemoth and Bigfoot.
Yeah.
They have kind of like a hoppy bite to it. This is that minus the bite. Just.
Yeah.
But on another note, man, North Coast does have the really good Pilsner.
Okay.
And cheers to our friend Jeff Vandertuck down at Side Door.
Yeah.
Where we actually recorded from last year now. He actually won an award because he sold more of North Coast Pilsner than any other restaurant in the state.
Damn. Okay.
So they actually flew him to Fort Bragg and like he hung out on like a beachfront property for like 4 days. Yeah. I was like, that's so cool, man. He's like, yeah, we sell more of this Pils than anybody. Apparently the Pils is really good. I never had it.
Yeah, it is good.
I'm going to bitch the name.
Shimco, right?
I don't know.
Scrimco.
Scrimco.
Scrimco? Scrimco.
We're fucking it up. We're gonna...
Yeah. All right. Old Stock. Yeah. Yeah. Don't age them. Don't age them. Drink them. If you have these beers, good luck.
Start thinking of alternate uses.
Yeah.
For the beer.
I don't think we'll be finishing these bottles. But
Scrimshaw, you were right.
Yeah.
Scrimshaw as the Pils.
all right. Maybe I'll go back to a cider as I cleanse my palate. And yeah. All right. Later.